The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
Good morning, Rutherford County. It's time to get up and at 'em.
Everybody wake up.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett on News Radio WGNS.
And good morning, everyone. It's Monday, January 19th, 2026, episode 1828. And today is, this is the Wake Up Crew. Today's Martin Luther King Day. There's no school, no government offices are open, banks are closed, and some businesses are closed. And if all else fails, you have nothing else to do, you can check out the high school and MTSU basketball schedule at WGNSsports.com. And it's just a regular Monday, but a lot of things are closed.
Episode 1828.
Yeah, what happened in 1828?
Back in 1828, Andrew Jackson won the U.S. presidency in a bitter election, marking the rise of the Democratic Party.
Wow.
He was the first Democratic president, Andrew Jackson, back in 1828.
Brian, can I ask what you're doing this morning?
I broke my fingernail on the console when I pushed the
I can understand that, but you're taking a pair of regular scissors and trying to cut your nails.
It's really making my skin crawl.
Yeah, it is me too. It's bugging me.
Well, I've done a pretty decent job on the jagged edge.
Didn't you used to keep a pair of fingernail clippers on your keychain? Is that no longer in effect?
It is, but my keychain's hanging in my office with my coat.
Oh, well, you can't go get it now.
Right.
Or
We're off the
you'll
air.
be off the air.
It happened when I pushed the microphone button. That's not a good omen for the week.
Well, guys, you can experience the revolution of 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee where they cultivate kindness one cup at a time. Grab a signature blondie. I've never had one of those. Is that cold coffee or hot coffee?
You can get it both ways.
Really?
Blondie. You've had like a blondie, like instead of a brownie, you know, the little.
Yeah.
It's that. That's what it's flavored like.
And a brunette is like a brownie.
I think it's caramel.
Caramel,
I
okay.
think.
They're located in Murfreesboro or Smyrna today, and look for their new Laverne location opening this February.
One has hazelnut.
You know, getting a hazelnut is like getting a cookie, and you ask for like a birthday cake, and they don't have anything but snickerdoodle. You know what I mean? It's just a little off.
You're not a hazelnut fan?
No, I'm not. I'm a snickerdoodle fan, but it's kind of that comparison, you know.
Right.
A lot of people like.
I drink, unless I'm getting iced coffee and I have to be in a very specific mood to want an iced coffee, I just want just a black coffee. I don't,
How dare you?
you know?
Is a regular black coffee cheaper than the ones they put together, Fix or?
I've never had one from 7 Brew because I can make that at home.
Yeah.
You know, I
yeah.
don't need to go buy a black, or I'll go to the gas station. I'll get
I have
one
always
from,
been a black coffee person. Now, I did used to use a little cream every once in a while, but
See, I don't like the flavor of cream in hot coffee.
yeah, I don't like the flavor of sugar in hot
Right.
coffee. So
I just want to drink the coffee.
Half and half. And
Yeah, half and half.
Splenda for me.
Yeah.
I know, and he likes it. He likes it almost milky. He likes it. He likes it this color, this khaki. He likes his coffee to be
Yeah,
khaki colored.
yeah.
I like it blondie.
he's one of those guys.
To me, it's not even.
Are you fixing to detonate that phone or what? What are you
Beep.
doing?
Beep.
Yes.
Oh,
Beep beep beep.
anyway, I've got something that's bugging me today. I know
Oh,
it's,
do you?
I know it's Monday, but something's bugging me.
This used to be a regular Monday segment.
What a way to start a Monday.
I guess you know I don't have my phone.
You bug me, baby.
That's true. It's in your car.
Is that bugging you? Is that why you ask about my phone if I was going to detonate
No, it's just the
something?
way you're holding it. Like
I'm calling your phone up here. You can do that now.
it'll walk up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got legs.
I have gotten, for some reason, over the last 3 weeks, more spam calls.
Oh, it's been bad.
It's unbelievable. I mean, I've gotten at least 8 or 9 a day.
Now, do you answer them?
No.
Okay. Because when you answer them, they tag your number as someone who answers. And so you get more when you answer them. So my philosophy is if you're not saved in my contact, you're going to voicemail.
I don't even answer unknown. When it says unknown, I don't even answer that
I
anymore.
only answer if I've got a name. That's the only time I answer my phone.
You can set your phone up to do that, to
bad-
not answer calls unless they're in your contacts. And I've done that, and it saved me.
The bad thing about
all
that,
those.
though, is like
Well, yeah.
the hospital will call.
Uh-huh.
Or, TOA will call, and then they're not on there if they're not on my list. But
But
I
if they
guess I
leave a
need to put them in
message,
there.
if they leave a message,
So what
I'll call them back.
That's right.
What I was doing too on that is when I would get one of those calls, I would put it on do not answer or something like that. If you get a phone call in from a contact, at the very bottom you can block the contact.
Yeah.
So I would just block it. But now you'd continue to get calls from other numbers.
That's so much work. And then to keep getting calls.
Well, if you don't want to use the filter of if you're not in my contact list, because they can leave a message and you can call them back. But
Yeah.
That's like leaving, your calendar in your phone. I hate to spend the time on it. 6:17.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. The chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
The death of a loved one, probably one of the hardest times in their life they have to go through.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home.
It's our job to see them through that.
Visit murfreesborofuneralhome.com.
Shop and say, well, those deals never seem to stop.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore. We have doors.
Shopping at the Restore.
Yes, we have doors. We have interior and exterior doors available.
Hey, come check them out.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread. Jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks. Flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday, feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to illness seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro.
This is Wade Hayes from Toots Restaurants, and our family is just honored and blessed to be part of this community for 40 years.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Good food and fun. Toots. Good food and fun.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is. Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The LA Rams won their divisional playoff game in overtime at Chicago, 20-17 on a 42-yard field goal. Kyron Williams of LA with 2 touchdown runs, 117 total yards. Caleb Williams in the loss for the Bears, 2 touchdown passes, but 3 interceptions, including 1 in overtime. So the NFC Championship game next Sunday on Fox TV will have the Rams at Seattle. The AFC title game next week will have Denver hosting the New England Patriots, who won at home Sunday, beating Houston, eliminating a Texans team that had won 10 straight games. 28-16 the final. Drake May 3 touchdown passes. He had 3 turnovers and was sacked 5 times as well. In the NBA late game, the Lakers in LA beat Toronto 110-93. Luka Doncic did play, had 25 points. Women's hoops, number 3 UCLA, 97-67 over 12th ranked Maryland.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's the Wake Up Crew. We're powered by MTE, Middle Tennessee Electric, reminding you to nudge your thermostat down just enough to stay comfortable. It's a simple way to save on heating costs and reduce strain on your system. Find more winter tips at mte.com/my energy plan. Now, I set mine Right now, it's been really, really cold. So mine's on 71, so I'm really disobeying that rule. When it goes down to, we get a high of like 54 or 50, something like that, it'll go down to 70. I usually just keep it at 70 and be done with it. Summer and winter, whatever.
I used to before Lena was born, because when I go to sleep, I want my house ice cold.
Can't do that now.
Nope, can't do it. Wakes her right up. I used to turn, when it was get this cold, I would turn my air off overnight. I would just go turn it off, wake up, and it's like 50 degrees in the house.
Wow.
But I'm bundled up in a blanket. I'm all nice
What about
and warm.
your wife?
He didn't care.
She hated it, and then when she was pregnant, she loved it because she was
Yeah.
hot all the time.
Yeah.
And but
Now
no,
she hates it.
Can't do it anymore. Can't do it anymore.
Got to think about others.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I know, right?
I know. You guys are really, that's tough on you guys, I know. In a few minutes, I'm going to talk about something that only I think you two are going to know.
Only us?
Only you.
Only us on
because
Earth?
I just know you. I just know you. I know the two of you. And if you don't, you're going to pretend you know it already.
Is there a realm
it's
of
a question.
The subject matter?
No, I'm not
Is
going to
it
give you any because you'll Google it. I don't want any Googling. I don't want any of that. I want your honest answer because I did not know it. I did not know that for years and years. I've not known this. 69 years on this earth, and I did not know this.
Is it celebrity news?
No,
Is it technology?
No. Again, just wait for it to happen, okay?
Jeez.
Our good neighbor today is Sergeant Mark Wood with Murfreesboro Police. Today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for an advocate for the community, providing unwavering support to citizens, colleagues, and vulnerable residents alike. Sergeant Mark Wood will receive flowers from the family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS.
And today's Good Neighbor of the Day is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live.
Send in those good neighbors by texting the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or WGNSradio.com/good neighbor. Two of the easy ways to get in those good neighbor nominations to us. And hey, let me remind you, I know it's a holiday, but we still are taking birthdays for today, the 19th, and tomorrow, or yesterday, Sunday, the 18th. So call or text those in. Birthdays, anniversary, 615-893-1450.
Well, today is National Popcorn Day. Of course, today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a federal holiday, but it's also Popcorn Day. So get you some popcorn, chomp down, yum, yum, yum.
There is a controversy that has arisen because when Brian does the holidays, he does 3 or 4. You do one.
I do one.
And you believe in just doing one. He believes in doing 2 or 3. So you call us or text us at 615-893-1450 and let us know which you prefer on our holiday discussion.
I mean, quality over quantity.
We're visiting with a resident at Stones River Manor who has her own apartment in independent living. I see you have a whole collection of antique churns. What's the story behind that one?
Bought it at an auction. I told my husband, I said, don't go too high on it, maybe $35. And there was this guy, he kept on bidding. And my husband said, I'm going to get it. I don't care what it costs. And he kept on it. He gave $85 for it. That was a lot of money for us back then.
Learn more online at stonesrivermanor.com.
Here's Dr. Craig McCabe at McCabe Vision Center.
Tell us what your vision was like before you had the cataract surgery done.
My eyes were just really out of whack, and I do a lot of hand embroidery. I got to the point where I couldn't even do my embroidery.
Are you now able to doing your embroidery?
Oh yeah, I can go back and do what I was doing 30 years ago.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive behind SunTrust Bank.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Dunleap. On this Martin Luther King Day, remembrances and special services across Tennessee. On the hub city of Jackson, several churches holding special services in honor of the civil rights leader. Other organizations honor the holiday with acts of service. A local ministry in Memphis handing out free infant care supplies to hundreds of families. The kits included diapers, formula, and hygiene supplies. A reminder that many local governments, financial institutions, and utilities may be closed in observance of the holiday. In Kingston Springs, a standoff with police ends with one man dead. Police say it happened following a domestic disturbance call on Big Tom Road. A woman ran to neighbors warning of an armed man in her home following a possible assault. Police say they tried to establish contact with the man for hours before entering the home, where he was found dead of a suspected self-inflicted wound. The initial investigation continues, including the circumstances that led to that call for help. More news in 30 seconds.
Hey, Joe, I thought you were retired.
Living on a fixed income is tough. So here I am, an essential worker.
I know. I mean, food prices are going up every day. Thank goodness for benefitscheckup.org.
Benefits what?
Benefitscheckup.org. It's a free website where people over 60 can find help to pay for food, medicine, even utilities. I got $1,200 a year in benefits. Maybe it can help you.
A new multi-state lottery game coming soon to Tennessee retailers. This one promises to make a daily winner a millionaire for life. The drawing-style tickets will work similar to Powerball and Mega Millions, except these drawings will happen daily. In addition, there are several different tiers of prizes. Winners can also choose between an annuity or lump sum. The grand prize is $1 million a year. More details are expected ahead of the official launch next month. Will Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Hey, guess what time it is?
It's hammering time. No, clobbering time.
Clobbering time.
Clobbering
There you
time.
go. I knew that was funny, but I didn't know why.
I had the wrong quote.
Yeah,
Well,
clobbering
it's
time.
hammer time.
Yeah, it's hammer
Oh,
time.
yeah. Can't touch this.
Oh, mercy.
We've got Good Neighbor events coming up, and we've got another check of the weather and our first look at traffic coming up in a few minutes. Something to ponder.
Pondering. It's pondering time.
Y'all are going to clobber that pondering time. Okay, I was reading an article in...
You know how to read?
In the internet, yeah. And they were talking about things that you don't know what they're used for. Okay? The bottom rack of your oven. What do you use it for?
Well, until I found out it was supposed to be for warming your food, I kept all of it.
I told you this was going to happen.
It was storage.
Storage, yeah.
The warming your food thing is somebody posted a life hack online about you're supposed to use it to warm your food, and
Yeah,
everybody ran with
I'm
it.
I'm not
putting my food
on the floor.
underneath my oven in the floor.
That's part of the nastiest part of the kitchen to me.
It's not on the floor; it's in the drawer.
You
but-
ever look in that drawer?
No.
I mean,
It's
crumbs
storage.
from pizza you've cooked. and-
It is for what everyone said it was for, but somebody's like, oh, you can warm your food in it. You can warm your food in the oven. Put it in the oven and put it on low.
Have you seen what's at the bottom of the oven?
But my point,
Oh, that's fair. But
my point being, I had never heard that ever, and then I said, if anybody would know it,
well, this is
it would be you two.
This
and then,
is-
you both just kind of jumped right in there, like, oh yeah, I've heard that.
This is what's bugging me.
Oh, we're back to what's
We're back to what's bugging me.
Okay.
I hate, and I see it now more than ever in my life, now that I'm a father. I hate when people see a life hack like that. And I like a life hack. There are some good ones.
You used to do them on the air.
I know. I like life hacks, but I hate when people see a
Very
life
annoying.
hack and then say, this is how you're supposed to do it.
Oh, so you're criticizing me? Is that what
No,
you're
no,
saying?
no, no.
Oh.
I'm criticizing
Yes, he is.
other people. That the rack underneath your oven was not put there by the manufacturer to warm your food. It's
Okay.
not what you're supposed
Now, I don't
to
want
do.
to be. I don't want to be like an instigator, but how do you know that? How do you know it wasn't?
Because it's a drawer. It's a drawer to hold pots and pans. It's not designed to heat your food. You just can
but
use it.
again, I ask, how do you know that? I
The
mean,
bottom drawer of the stove can be used to keep food warm, a warming drawer, or for storage, depending on the oven model.
well, my question is, how would you keep that warm down there? I mean, is it that warm?
A true warming drawer has dedicated controls and a heating element in it.
Correct.
Okay, so if I put a chicken, I could put a chicken down there in about 3 months. It'd be cooked.
Which goes to my point of
No.
my point of if it were made for that by the manufacturer, you would know that. The
Well,
manufacturer
I
made your
would think,
fridge,
yeah.
and you know that it's supposed to keep food cold because that's what it was made to do.
Okay, are you?
That drawer on your fridge that's for keeping vegetables fresh, it's labeled. It says, put vegetables in here. So it's
But
made
you don't.
for that.
But there's other things that say don't put vegetables in your.
Yes, but if it's made for that specifically, you're going to know that that's what it's made for.
So when you see an egg drawer, you put the eggs in there.
But it's not just this one. It's everything. This is the correct way you're supposed to carry a car seat baby carrier. No, it might be a way to do it. It's not the way that it was designed to do.
So what do you do? Carry Lena upside down? How do you do it?
Well, that's what gets on my nerves is when people assume that because they saw a video online about something that it's the way that everyone is supposed to do it. That's what gets on my nerves. That's what's bugging me.
Well, again, this says the warming drawer could be up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
If it's a warming drawer, but everybody's oven doesn't have a warming drawer.
Correct.
No,
Some have a broiler drawer.
My oven drawer is not going to be able to get up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, because yours is made to hold pots and pans.
Right.
You would have.
We agreed.
You would have.
I was agreeing with you the whole time.
You would have a dial on yours if you had a warming drawer that allowed you to turn the warming drawer on.
I wouldn't. That's to me. This is what's bugging me. If you have a dial that would determine that you could turn it down or up or whatever, it's just one more thing that I could catch the house on fire.
Well, and what you can do is your food is cooked, turn your oven down to 190, and it'll keep your food warm.
Wow, I never thought of that.
You know what I mean? Like you don't need a drawer specific for it.
Well, after the casserole comes out and you need to warm the turkey or vice versa, or you've got to cook something else, some stoves have two different ovens.
I'll tell you something else is bugging me. Why do we tape everything now to paint? Because nobody knows how to paint?
Tape everything?
I mean,
you see all these commercials and they're taping the woodwork, the painter's tape. They're taping everything down, and then they've got plastic because they've seen some professional painters, which I understand why they would do it. They've got 16 people on their crew, but if I'm painting a bedroom, I'm not spending all the time to taping that down. It's just to me.
Well, as you can tell, the last paint job here that wasn't done.
But I mean, I used to be a decent painter in my day, but
some people aren't.
Yeah,
and I think that helps. And a lot of people want to do something at home, but with a professional grade quality.
Right.
And you're not usually going to get that. So you're going to if you want that nice, like real sharp edge, even with the best edger in the world, you're going to have to tape it.
Painting is one of those things that
you got it or you don't.
Yeah, it comes natural for some people.
Yeah.
But everybody thinks they can do it. Hence, is Lowe's and Home Depot have their own
used to get me
paint
about
departments.
painter tape. You have to wait so long for it to dry before you can pull the tape off, or you just pull half your paint off.
Or when it seeps through the bottom, and then you have to go touch that up too.
Yeah, I mean, so gosh, we've just gone over. We've just
everything.
destroyed everything.
It does. It really annoys me when people assume that because they saw a TikTok about it, it's the right way to do. Don't tell people that it's a hack and then move on.
Well, I didn't know when I asked you that. I was just saying I don't know. It's time to leave.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. A chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Good morning. A little bit more volume in the last few minutes out here on 24 westbound, passing Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway, coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County. Traffic still a little bit lighter than it normally would be, with a lot of folks off today. Just watch for radar coming down I-40, especially through the Mount Juliet area. Some earlier out through Kingston Springs on I-40. Be careful. Hey, STR Towing and Recovery reminds you to move over, please, when you see flashing lights. For 24/7 car and truck towing here in Middle Tennessee, STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
Good Neighbor Events is brought to you by the law offices of John Day, AmeriCare Pest Control, and Old National Bank.
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
WGNS is happy to list your local church, club, and civic organization events on our Good Neighbor Events calendar. Get them to us at least a month before they occur. Enjoy coffee and conversation about Rutherford County history every Saturday morning, anytime between 9 and noon at the one-room Ransom Schoolhouse. It's all free, including the coffee and donuts. Members of the Rutherford County Historical Society are there to chat about local history. Bring some old family photos or any memorabilia. They'll tell you all about it. The one-room Ransom Schoolhouse is at 717 North Academy Street. That's on Saturday. The Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Phone the Red Cross at 800-RED-CROSS and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Sometimes we just need another shoulder to lean on. And that's why there's a free grief support group every Wednesday morning at 10 over at the St. Clair Senior Center, 325 St. Clair Street in Murfreesboro. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
Hi, this is Bill Mills, and I'm inviting you to come to Adams Place for a visit. There's a lot of entertainment that's brought into Adams Place. We can mix socially, exercising. There's a pool, there's puzzle rooms, and all sorts of things to keep you busy, no matter what you want to do.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place, on Memorial across from Walmart.
If someone asked, "What's your more?" would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Start the new year on time with watches at Bell Jewelers. We have Longines, Seiko, and pre-owned Rolexes. Hi, this is Trevor from Bell Jewelers. With the new year, we have a wide selection of loose, natural, and lab-grown diamonds for you to pick for your engagement rings. And Pandora sales continue with the new year. Did you get a gift this Christmas that doesn't fit your taste or size? Come get it modified at Bell Jewelers. Bell Jewelers, 821 Northwest Broad Street, across from Toots.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
21 minutes before the hour. I hated to leave y'all so abruptly a while ago, but time was up.
I mean, yeah, we were
said when that sign comes up says we're out of time, I got to go. I can't help it.
It was time to leave.
Time to leave, yeah. Coming up, we've got the CBS Entertainment Report with Matt Wolf. That's coming up at 6:57 before CBS News. And we've also got some national news headlines, a local news update. We got it all here on the Wake Up Crew. Hope your Martin Luther King Jr. Day is going fine so far.
Just fine. We don't hope it's good. We hope it's fine.
But I know I've got little grandchildren at home, and they're waiting for me and Papa to bring his checkbook and get ready to go somewhere.
Maybe a little breakfast.
Yeah, a little breakfast, yeah. It'd be just right in time. Our dad joke of the day today, we're starting off, and Brian's been solo for the last, day or two, so you're back in the groove. Here we go.
You know, cars these days have too many gadgets.
Really?
I tried reverse. It played a video of somebody getting run over by a car.
I'm gonna have to hold off on that.
Let's rate that one when we come back.
Yeah,
it's right in between good and bad.
I got to think about that one. 6:41.
CBS News brief. At a Republican retreat, President Trump praises the American military strike that put Venezuela's president into U.S. custody.
The United States proved once again that we have the most powerful, most lethal, most sophisticated, and most fearsome. It's a fearsome military on planet Earth.
European leaders say they will not stop defending the territorial integrity of Greenland and are stepping up their presence in the region. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
This was a statement taking direct aim at Donald Trump, basically saying Greenland is a part of Denmark.
House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries holding a hearing today to shine a light on the attack on the U.S. Capitol. Happened 5 years ago today.
Donald Trump and far-right extremists in Congress have repeatedly attempted to rewrite history.
Well, stocks are higher on Wall Street today. CBS News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Authorities are alerting residents in Rutherford County after a local bar fell victim to an elaborate scam, costing the business over $1,500. The Rutherford County Sheriff's Office reported that someone impersonating Fire Marshal Martin Martinez contacted the bar on January 18th, falsely claiming a fine was owed. The scammers convinced the business to send $580 via Bitcoin ATM and $1,126 through MoneyGram. However, officials quickly clarified that the Rutherford County Fire Marshal's office never requests payment outside of its official permit portal and does not accept cryptocurrency. Fire Marshal Josh Sanders emphasized that any such calls should immediately be reported and disconnected. Meanwhile, in Murfreesboro, police are cracking down on dangerous driving habits after a recent traffic enforcement operation on South Church Street revealed a troubling pattern. Nearly 30 drivers were caught running red lights in a single day, with several more cited for additional violations. Murfreesboro Police Lieutenant Zachary Farrell said some violations were so blatant that they occurred right next to unmarked patrol vehicles. One instance involved a cement truck barreling through an intersection, narrowly avoiding a crash. Given the high volume of traffic on Church Street, red light violations there are a major factor in serious and fatal accidents. Farrell noted that enforcement will continue as officers focus on areas with the most concerning data and complaints. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Fresh cut greens and oven warm bread, jars of sweet jam will be red. Good food, good folks, flavors that shine from winter's chill to spring sunshine. Every Friday feel the spark. Rutherford County Market at Lane Agri Park.
Local farmers with local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market every Friday through April.
You'll find it there from frost to boundless seas and sing. We're winter tough and welcoming spring. So bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
At the Lane Agri Park in Murfreesboro. This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you.
Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right. Tennessee.
Recycling isn't just about tossing materials in a bin, it's about knowing which materials are accepted. Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. There are all kind of activities that are planned for us to take part in. And I really like the concerts and, have a hard time not jumping up and wanting to dance and sing with them. Usually contain myself.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Will Nunley. This bitter cold has firefighters busy across the state as calls for service increase from house fires. It's a scene that turned deadly over the weekend in Dyer County. Crews responded to a house fire in the 200 block of Pecan Street. A 63-year-old man was pronounced dead at the scene. The TBI Fire Investigation Unit is investigating that call. Crews in Memphis, Chattanooga, Columbia, Knoxville also responding to house fires over the weekend. Firefighters urge people to use caution with space heaters and never plug space heaters into extension cords or power strips. On this Martin Luther King Day, remembrances and special services across Tennessee. In the hub city of Jackson, several churches holding special services in honor of the civil rights leader. A local ministry in Memphis handing out free infant care supplies to hundreds of families. The kits include diapers, formula, and hygiene supplies. A reminder that many local governments, financial institutions, and utilities may be closed in observances of the holiday. More news in 30 seconds.
Hey, Joe, I thought you were retired.
Living on a fixed income is tough. So here I am, an essential worker.
I know. I mean, food prices are going up every day. Thank goodness for benefitscheckup.org.
Benefits what?
benefitscheckup.org. It's a free website where people over 60 can find help to pay for food, medicine, even utilities. I got $1,200 a year in benefits. Maybe it can help you.
A ruling by a judge gives media more access to the execution process in the state. This after several outlets sued on claims the state execution protocols unconstitutionally limit thorough and accurate reporting. For example, journalists were concerned they were not allowed to view the entire process from the time the subject entered the chamber to the time the death was pronounced. A judge agreed, stating the press has a right to be present for the entirety of the process, not just a limited window. Bill Nunley, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Here I am. Here's the microphone. 6:48 here on the Wake Up Crew. It's Monday. It's Martin Luther King Day, January 19th. And John, Brian, and Dalton with you this morning. I had another thing that we were talking about life hacks real quick.
Well, we got to rate our dad joke.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'll save it. Go ahead. Gee, he runs the show now.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure the people got what they wanted.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and explain what we did.
Well, we had him tell the joke again off air so we could hear it, without the pressure of being live. And we both gave it...
I think was very fair.
We both gave it a good.
Yes.
With a little asterisk next to it.
It made it just above. We had to think about it a second.
I would have, if I were writing this joke, I would have said... Man, I just don't understand these new backup cameras in cars. I put my car in reverse and they play a video of somebody getting hit by a car. Just that little extra juice. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. Maybe you ought to have a co-jokester with you. Maybe you ought to be.
It's that little extra explanation.
Work as a team.
Yeah, I don't want to work with him.
Oh, we have a corrector in chief.
Oh,
wow.
Oh. What were you going to say? I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to make sure the people.
A quick life hack. Peroxide, using hydrogen peroxide to brush your teeth. Okay.
Really?
Have you heard of that? You put a little peroxide. I'm so scared of putting hydrogen peroxide in my mouth, but you can do it as long as you.
They say it'll whiten your teeth.
Yeah.
So I've always heard you swish it like mouthwash.
Oh, okay.
So you and then spit it. I've done that once or twice. I haven't noticed any difference. But
there are mouthwashes out there that have that as a component
toothpaste
of
too,
it.
isn't it? They don't have toothpaste, so. All right, it's time for celebrity birthdays.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
All right, January 19th in 1736, James Watt, a Scottish inventor, mechanical engineer, and chemist, had invented the steam engine or had a lot to do with it. Born in Greenock, Scotland.
That didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. Sorry.
Is this named the animal?
No.
Okay.
It was elephant. Elephant. I'm
That's
locking
it.
in elephant.
1809, Edgar Allan Poe, American writer, poet, and critic. He died in 1849. Only lived 40 years.
What
Wow.
did he criticize, I wonder?
Probably the political and economic state of the world at his time.
Mm-hmm.
In 1913, Minnesota Fats, American billiards player, died in 1996. They made a movie about him.
What a
with Paul
killer
Newman.
name.
He was good.
1923, Jean Stapleton, American actress.
Play the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made my hit parade.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was the best impression he's ever done.
That is not even a joke. That's true.
She was, of course, played Edith in All in the Family. In 1939, Phil Everly, American singer and half of the rock and roll duo the Everly Brothers, born in Chicago, Illinois.
Bye-bye, sweet caress. Hello, emptiness. I feel like I could die. Bye-bye, my love, goodbye. There goes my baby.
And in 1943, Janis Joplin, American rocker and blues singer and songwriter, born in Port Arthur, Texas.
Was that a drug overdose?
Yeah, a drug overdose. In 1944, Dan Reeves, an NFL coach of the New York Giants, the Broncos, and the Falcons. 1946, happy birthday to Dolly Parton, American country singer.
Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can.
Born in Sevierville, Tennessee. I had an internet guy was on the other day and he called it Severville. Sure did. In 1982, Jodie Sweetin, American actress born in Los Angeles. She was in Full House.
She was in Fuller House, too. I think that may be the theme to Fuller House.
And Dalton has the regular birthdays. I hate to say regular.
Local celebrities.
Local celebrities.
Yes, for today and yesterday, celebrating today, Phyllis McCary, Jeff Tenpenny, Nicole Bird, Elizabeth Bazell, John Pittman, and Aaron Poole. Celebrating yesterday, Lisa Mitchell, Steve Morton, Henry Ward, Senator Shane Reeves, Stephanie Brackman, and Larry Collins, all celebrating this weekend.
You can add names to the list by calling or texting. Text, please. 615-893-1450.
Turn to Turner Security.
And we go now to today in history. In 1883, the first electric lighting system employing overhead wires built by Thomas Edison. 1903, I stick with Edith, doing the Edith impression. 1903, new bicycle race Tour de France is announced. 1955, the first presidential news conference is filmed for TV. That was Dwight Eisenhower. 1961, the first episode of the Dick Van Dyke Show is filmed.
Zing.
100 years old, he's still with us, Dick Van Dyke. 1977, Ernie Banks elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame. In 1985, Born in the USA, the single by Bruce Springsteen, peaks at number 9. A little hiccup there. And in 2000, Michael Jordan led the Chicago Bulls to 6 NBA championships, returns to the NBA, joining the Washington Wizards as part owner. And in 2013, Lance Armstrong admits to doping in all 7 of his Tour de France victories. On the same anniversary. That's weird, isn't it? It's time to move on. It's 6:33. You're listening to the Wake Up Crew.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. A chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
I believe
surely starting to pick up a little bit more volume over here coming past BNA Airport on I-40 there at Donaldson Pike. Still light to moderate out here. A lot of folks are off today as you come down I-40 through the Mount Juliet area, where normally this stretch of Wilson County traffic will be a little bit heavier headed towards Nashville. Still moving right now down 65 through Millersville. STR Towing and Recovery reminds you to please move over when you see flashing lights. Hey, for 24/7 car and truck towing here in Middle Tennessee, call the best. STR Towing and Recovery. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Switch your ceiling fans to run clockwise at a low speed. It pushes trapped warm air down to the floor where you need it. Find more tips at mte.com/myenergyplan.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore. Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. I enjoy it here and spending my time. I just don't think you could beat it for a place to spend time and be thankful that the Lord's allowed me to be here that long. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a
This is the CBS Entertainment Report. The doors are getting ready to open at the Madison.
My center, my soul, is gone.
Michelle Pfeiffer there in the new teaser for the Madison, part of Taylor Sheridan's expanding family of Yellowstone-centric shows. We don't know exactly how or if it connects to the Duttons. What we can tell you is it's set in present day and follows the Clyburn family as they make a move from New York City out to Montana.
What do I have? Before I'm too old to do anything more than just remember.
Yeah, that's Kurt Russell in it too. The Madison is set for 6 episodes hitting Paramount Plus on March 14th. For CBS Entertainment, I'm Matt Wolf.
Hey, it's CBS News business analyst and certified financial planner Jill Schlesinger. Follow and listen to Money Watch with Jill Schlesinger on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
All right, 6:58, and what did we learn today? No, that's later on.
Yeah, we'll
I
do
keep
that
forgetting
in like an hour.
Yeah, Mark Wood, that's Sergeant Mark Wood with the Murfreesboro Police, is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being an advocate for the community, providing unwavering support to citizens, colleagues, and vulnerable residents alike. Sergeant Mark Woods is going to receive flowers from Jenny Harrison and her family over at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts and WGNS.
And today's Good Neighbor is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live. You can text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 to nominate a Good Neighbor of the Day, or head on over to our website, WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor. Similar process for birthdays. Get them in. Same phone number, WGNSradio.com/birthdays, so we can give away some banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
We're coming up, CBS News at the top of the hour. It's 7 o'clock.
Listen for the ding.
Portions of our programming have been pre-recorded. The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, flagship station for MTSU Sports. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock.
Rising tensions over Greenland.
The Danish people, frankly, are flipping out.
Growing federal force in Minneapolis.
Soldiers with the 11th Airborne Unit based in Fairbanks, Alaska, are on standby.
Deadly collision in Spain.
A train traveling to Madrid jumped the tracks and struck an oncoming train.
Good morning, I'm Steve Kathan. With the CBS World News Roundup, opposition grows to the U.S. push to take Greenland from Denmark to other spots in Europe and here at home. 70% in a new CBS News poll are against buying the territory. 86% oppose the use of American military force to gain control. Here's CBS's Willie James Inman.
President Trump, in a social media post Saturday, wrote that starting February 1st, Denmark and 7 other European nations, all NATO allies, will be charged a 10% tariff on any and all goods sent to the United States. On June 1st, it increases to 25% until a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. President Trump has argued the U.S. needs Greenland for national security.
If we don't go in, Russia's going to go in and China's going to go in.
And Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent on Sunday explained why the president will be using emergency tariffs to get what he wants.
He is able to use the economic might of the U.S. to avoid a hot war.
And over the weekend, President Trump sent a letter to the Prime Minister of Norway where he referenced not being awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. And he said, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace. He also questioned Denmark's right of ownership over Greenland and claimed, quote, the world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland.
The Pentagon has now put 1,500 U.S. troops on standby in Alaska. They could head to Minneapolis if President Trump imposes the Insurrection Act, as he has threatened. CBS's Ian Lee is in Minneapolis.
ICE out now! U.S. postal workers were among those marching to protest federal immigration officers Sunday.
We are standing up to say no.
Over the weekend, the Minnesota National Guard said troops have been mobilized and put on standby to help keep the peace if necessary at Governor Tim Walz's direction. Multiple sources tell CBS News the Justice Department is now investigating Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey over an alleged conspiracy to impede federal immigration agents. Meanwhile, the Deputy Attorney General said Sunday the DOJ was not investigating the ICE officer who shot and killed Renee Good.
Now to southern Spain, where a high-speed train ran off the tracks and hit another train, killing 39 people. Correspondent Elizabeth Palmer.
Rescue crews scrambled to free trapped passengers. Some escaped through the windows. Anna was one of those. Some people in our carriage were fine and others were really bad. She said we could see them dying but could do nothing. Around 400 people were on both trains. Most people died in the carriage that smashed to pieces. It had crashed into a high-speed train coming in the other direction. That train had derailed and was still sitting damaged some distance up the track.
Back here at home on this Martin Luther King Jr. Day holiday, from the Midwest to the East, a lot of snow and bitter cold. Even parts of Florida over the weekend saw a wintry mix. CBS News meteorologist Rob Marciano.
Across the Northeast, multiple rounds of snowfall, dumping up to 6 inches in the Philadelphia suburbs. In northern New Jersey, snowplows were out in full force, working to clear the wintry weather off the roads. And around the Great Lakes, whiteout conditions created treacherous driving. Drivers battled low visibilities. And in North Dakota, blowing snow prompted the state's highway patrol to close down a 75-mile stretch of Interstate 29 from Grand Forks to the Canadian border. And on Sunday, an unusual sight, snow coating palm trees in the south as a wintry mix hit parts of Florida, Georgia, and Alabama for the second year in a row.
4 minutes after the hour.
Follow and listen to CBS Mornings on the go on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Attention. Have you racked up $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Are you barely getting by making minimum payments? With credit card debt reaching all-time highs, National Debt Relief is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available to help those with overwhelming credit card debt. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy or take out a consolidation loan, and you may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have bad credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-497-2323. That's 800-497-2323. Once again, that's 800-497-2323.
59% disapprove of President Trump's performance heading into the second year of his second term in our latest CBS News poll. 65% disapprove of how he's handled inflation. CBS News pollster Jennifer DePinto.
1 year into this term, most Republicans feel President Trump has done more than expected. But 74% of Americans overall, including many of his supporters, say there still hasn't been enough focus on lowering prices. And 3 in 4 Americans continue to say their incomes aren't keeping up with inflation.
Officials in several countries say the U.S. has invited them to join President Trump's new Board of Peace at a price.
I'm Vicki Barker at the Foreign Desk. The Kremlin says Vladimir Putin is among the leaders invited to join what President Trump has called his peace board. It says the Russian president is studying the proposal. A U.S. official confirms that a $1 billion contribution buys a permanent place on the board. No contribution required for a 3-year appointment. The board was conceived to oversee Gaza's transition to peace, but the New York Times reports the draft proposal it's seen doesn't mention Gaza.
The New York Times reports Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro writes in a new book of a contentious vetting process for the number 2 spot on the 2024 Democratic ticket. He says Kamala Harris's team focused intensely on his views on Israel. Shapiro is Jewish, so much so that at one point he wrote he was asked if he had ever been an agent of the Israeli government. He called the question offensive. In the NFL playoffs, the Los Angeles Rams survived a wild Chicago Bears comeback to beat the Bears on a field goal in overtime, 20-17. Rams coach Sean McVay.
It's about being able to survive in advance, and we were able to do that in a tough, hostile environment.
The Rams face the Seattle Seahawks for the NFC title next weekend. The New England Patriots beat Houston 28-16 to advance to the AFC Championship in a showdown with the Denver Broncos. Tonight, it's the college football championship game.
The undefeated and top-seeded Indiana Hoosiers will be gunning for their first-ever championship tonight when they battle the University of Miami Hurricanes in South Beach. Indiana head coach Curt Cignetti expects the Canes to come out fighting.
They really play the game with tenacity, intensity.
Coach Mario Cristobal says several key principles have gotten his team this far.
That pre-snap and post-snap discipline.
Erica Herskowitz for CBS News.
Time on the roundup, 8 past the hour.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start February 11th. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes while giving you a head start on 2026. Earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and experience. Or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Welcome back to Winter Hack Radio, the place for clever hacks to survive the season. Icy driveway? Well, try spreading sand or birdseed to help with traction. Snowy puppy paws? Well, grab a whisk, brush it off, done. Catch COVID-19? Well, just get...
Actually, there's no hack for COVID-19. But if you test positive, prescription medications for COVID exist. Ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You're up to date with the latest news, updates at the top of every hour, and when it breaks. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News Radio. Let's get back to Brian, John, and Dalton for more of the Wake Up Crew.
Thanks, Steve. I'm Brian Barrett, joined by John Dinkins and Dalton Barrett. It's the second hour of the Wake Up Crew here this morning. Straight ahead, also a check of traffic and weather together. This update is brought to you by locally owned and operated Toots.
Back in 1985, when Toots first opened, there were very few restaurants in this town. We've seen hundreds of them come and go, and yet we are still so blessed to be in business and be doing business here in Rutherford County.
This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. After 40 years, we still got them. $6.99 daily lunch specials. Stop by Toots.com and check them out.
Thank you for dining with us since 1985.
Thank you, Rutherford County.
Thank you for dining with us for 40 years.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. A chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Get old. Old National Bank, that is.
Old National Bank has the experience and service you need to buy a home, make investments, even online and mobile banking.
Old National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Good morning. As it gets heavier now on 24 up through the Antioch area, coming in right now from Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. Steady flow of traffic down 65 through the Madison area. Still a bit lighter than it normally would be out here. A lot of folks are off today, but lots of radar, that's for sure, on I-40 through the Mount Juliet area. Stein Dental Care in Nashville. They've been around since 1978, offering same-day and emergency appointments. Call Stein Dental Care in Nashville today. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes just to get out the door. But when I need new tires or something's wrong with my car, I need to head to someone I can trust. I go to Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World, locally owned and operated.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Do you expect me to talk?
No, Mr. Pond, I expect news, traffic, weather, and fun.
It's the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John, Brian, and Dalton.
Back in for hour number 2 of the Wake Up Crew. Glad you have decided to hang around after the news break, or if you're just now joining us, getting in the car on the way to work or wherever you happen to be going. No school today. If you were planning to go to the bank, well, you know.
The only people still working today is us.
That is not true. But it is a government holiday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So no school, government offices, banks, some businesses are closed today. So keep that in mind. Episode 1828 of the Wake Up Crew. Brian and Dalton here. John is on his way back.
Maybe. He might be on his way back at this point.
Sure took a long time.
Yeah, well, he waited till right before we started this segment to leave.
Well,
I think he did that on
talking
purpose.
To him.
I think he intentionally just waited because he wanted to, I don't know, not be here for the 7-Eleven segment of the show.
Man, maybe true. I just think you held him up.
Oh, it's my fault.
Started talking about stuff like, okay, we got it.
I don't think I said very much. I don't talk much in between segments.
No, that's not true.
The two of you go back and forth. Usually you're arguing like an old married couple.
We don't argue.
Yeah. It's fight like you've been married for 30 years.
Well, it seems that way sometimes.
It seems like you've been married?
Well, no, but yeah. Where was I?
Did you do all of your intro things? And I just wasn't listening?
Yes.
It's in 1828. It's episode 1828. In the year 1828, Andrew Jackson was elected as the first Democratic president of the United States.
Great. Thanks for that.
Back in 1828. The year,
I'm so glad everybody knows. I can tell you about our friends who fuel the Wake Up Crew, and that's our great folks over at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Where can you find 7 Brew? Well, in Murfreesboro, on Thompson Lane, in Smyrna, right off Sam Ridley. It's on Isabella, but right there by the Home Depot. And coming soon to Murfreesboro Road in Laverne. Looking for a boost? Well, 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee is cultivating kindness 1 cup at a time. Maybe try the White Mac or the cinnamon roll.
Ah.
I've had the cinnamon roll.
What are your thoughts?
Very, very tasty. Very tasty. I have not gone to get the banana bread. I'm afraid that I'm going to say it wrong.
Well, don't say the banana bread.
Well, I know.
Because that's not a thing.
But it's Irish cream, and I couldn't remember the other thing.
Irish cream and banana.
Oh, well.
They have a banana syrup.
Yeah, didn't think about that one.
Yep, Italian sweet cream.
Oh, I thought it was Irish cream.
It's got to be the sweet cream because you got to sweeten it.
Okay, well that kind of makes sense. Something that I've held because you wanted to talk about it, and I've had it for the past couple of weeks, but you went on to the website where you can find out if someone owes you money.
Yeah. There was
the government
unclaimed.
Yeah, I've done that.
So there was a thing, I read it, I did it, it was on the news. This has been probably a month ago now, but...
Every now and then it'll pop up as a story when they have like a lot.
It was 1 out of every 10 Tennesseans has unclaimed money.
Right.
So I went through and I had $20. You had $100 or something crazy like that.
I had $638.42.
That's insane. I didn't realize how easy it was going to be to find it. It's missingmoney.org. Is it .org?
And you get it. Have you gotten your money?
Not in the mail.
You'll get it it won't be long.
That's what I heard. So I went ahead and claimed it. Now I think they're trying to still confirm because it was a different address. I still lived with him.
Missingmoney.com.
.com. That's it. You just put in your name and information. And
well, you mind see if I've gotten any more since?
Let's go ahead and check live for John.
Unclaimed property website for the National Association of State Treasurers. So if you overpay an electric bill or, whatever the case may be, at some point these businesses have to say, well, this is money that we overpaid, but no one has cashed a check or we can't find them. And so there's this website that they put everything on because they have to reconcile their books.
Mine was like government. It was a different title, unclaimed money, Tennessee government or something. But mine had to do with my late wife. So I had a lot of money, and you can claim that as well.
Mine was from PayPal is what mine was from. It was just like I had a PayPal account at one point that had money in it. So...
Well, John, there is an Adeline Dinkins that is in Murfreesboro that has $100 headed her way from Cigna
Adeline,
Insurance.
if you're listening, we just gave her.
It's my sister. No. I'll tell you something else on the same vein. I have a friend.
You do?
Is it Adeline?
who ordered something from a company, and they said they lost it. So they sent that person a
refund.
Mm-hmm. And then about 2 weeks later,
it came in.
What does one do when that happens?
You keep it.
Oh, so I wasn't going to say that loud.
That's what. So Amazon tells you if that happens to keep the product. So I don't know where if it was from Amazon, that's the policy.
They don't want to fool with refunding it or trying to get your money back or that kind of thing. But I'll tell her that then.
Or sending you the postage that it takes to send it back to them.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they pay for the postage. And so then it's just not worth it at some point.
Okay, well, I sent in a thing for some baskets that are going to hang over my cabinets, my kitchen cabinets, line them up. And I needed 4. I measured them and everything. I got 2 of them. And they said, it'll be back. It said, they're unavailable.
Out of stock.
The other 2 are unavailable. So I'm thinking, though, they'll send me. They didn't charge me except for the 2. So I don't know if I'll have to redo that again and try it later on and try to get the other 2. So, but kind of bad because it looks kind of naked with just 2 of them.
And if they're out of stock, yeah.
So
it'd be hard to match those probably.
Yeah. So
good luck with that.
Unless you did 2 different ones on the outside.
I'll probably just put 2 in the middle and be done with it, and maybe put a vase or something or some kind of thing up at the top.
Nice. Well, right now, we're going to check on sports.
This is News Radio WGNS, Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The LA Rams won their divisional playoff game in overtime at Chicago, 20-17 on a 42-yard field goal. Kyron Williams of LA with 2 touchdown runs, 117 total yards. Caleb Williams in the loss for the Bears, 2 touchdown passes, but 3 interceptions, including 1 in overtime. So the NFC Championship game next Sunday on Fox TV will have the Rams at Seattle. The AFC title game next week will have Denver hosting the New England Patriots, who won at home Sunday, beating Houston, eliminating a Texans team that had won 10 straight games. 28-16 the final. Drake May 3 touchdown passes. He had 3 turnovers and was sacked 5 times as well. In the NBA late game, the Lakers in LA beat Toronto 110-93. Luka Doncic did play, had 25 points. Women's hoops, number 3 UCLA 97-67 over 12th ranked Maryland.
Hello, this is Emily Messier, and I am a resident at Adams Place Assisted Living. I used to be a runner, and now I'm getting ready to leave to go walking with a friend on the Greenway. And I do a lot of those things on my own or with one of my friends here or some friends in Nashville.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
This is a paid legal ad.
I'm attorney John Day. My wife Joy and I love dogs and have one of our own. But we've also helped people who have been injured by dog bites and dog attacks, as well as bicyclists who crashed after a dog attack. You need to know that the dog owner may have insurance to help pay medical bills and other expenses because of a dog attack. If your loved one has been injured by a dog, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation.
For home restoration at a price you can afford, trust the professionals at Farrah Construction to get the job done on time and within your budget. Farrah Construction can remodel your home or can update your kitchen, bath, or other rooms. I'm Ron Hall. If you can dream it, Farrah Construction can turn it into reality. Call Farrah Construction at 615-893-6120. Shop local. Let our family business help you. Farrah Construction Company.
This message brought to you by the Central Tennessee Regional Solid Waste Planning Board. Visit RecycleRightTN.com for tips, ideas, and locations on where to recycle near you. That's RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, it's all on you. Don't be trashy, recycle classy, recycle right, Tennessee.
Go to RecycleRightTN.com.
Recycle right, Tennessee.
Your good health, that's what we're talking about this morning. Kim Dunaway is with us from Sunshine Nutrition Center. One of the top items on the popularity list right here in Murfreesboro and Rutherford County is bulk herbs. First of all, tell us what are bulk herbs?
Well, most people are familiar with ginger, turmeric, echinacea, all of these things. When you think about those supplements, you probably think about them in a capsule form of some sort. Or some people might think about them in a shaker, like, putting them, maybe not echinacea, but ginger or turmeric or those type of things. So for years, as long as I can remember, as long as we've had the store, we have had jars and jars of bulk herbs and bulk spices, where if somebody wanted to get an ounce of something or 8 ounces of something, they could. So back during COVID, we could not keep elderberries in. Everybody wanted to make their own elderberry syrup. We still sell a ton of bulk elderberries. And since COVID, we sell a ton of bulk mullein. And mullein is an herb that's very, very good for respiratory issues, cough, breathing type of issues. We've sold in capsules for years, but the popularity of bulk herbs, a lot of people like to buy the bulk herb itself and make their own tea. I have a number of customers who smoke mullein. They'll roll it up and smoke it, and that way it gets straight into their lungs. Not something I've tried, don't see it as something that I would try personally, but it's an option for people. And so that's something that bulk herbs offer that obviously you wouldn't do kind of with the capsules, right? Sometimes people want to make their own remedies and kind of put multiple things together, and that can be very costly if you want to have 10 different herbs and you're using 10 different capsules. But it can be very economical to come and get 1 or 2 ounces of 10 different herbs that way and sort of make your own things. Some people like to, not everything is people make into a tea. Sometimes people make things into like salves, right? They want to make their own salves or make their own personal care products. And so they'll use some of those ingredients for that particular purpose, for poultices and what have you. And so all of those things, all of the different herbs, we have like 100 different bulk herbs. And so a lot of different variety for people to try some of those things.
Is there a benefit for taking them as a salve, putting them on your skin, as opposed to taking them liquid form and drinking them?
Well, it would depend on what you're using it for. So usually if somebody's using it for a salve, it's usually for some kind of skin condition. They're trying to draw something out or soothe something in that form where they might want some more immediate relief versus taking something internally that might take a little bit longer. So that might be a case where someone is doing that. I know some people make their own eczema creams, for instance, because eczema is a condition that is very, very different. Some people, it is aggravated by clothing that they put on or dyes or fragrances. Some people, it's aggravated by foods. Some people, it's better for them if it's sunny. Sometimes it's worse for people if it's sunny. And so it's hard a lot of times to find a product that works for everybody because everybody's eczema is so different, even if they go to the dermatologist. So sometimes I've had a number of customers who have found just sort of making their own products with beeswax and this and that, they're able to be able to create things that work better for them than what they would buy off the counter. I know people that make their own deodorants or make their own shampoos, and you have it. The possibilities are endless for people that want to do that, either because they want to know everything that's going into their product. Because I think that's why the bulk herbs and things like that are more popular right now, is because there's a lot of talk about what is going into the food, what's going into my shampoo, what's going into my toothpaste. And so people are feeling like if they can make it themselves, then they have complete control out of every ingredient.
We hear so much about arthritis these days, especially with the aging of our population. Is there an herb that helps with the pain of arthritis?
Yeah, I mean, strictly from a pain standpoint, something like white willow bark is very popular for pain. Turmeric, as I mentioned before, and ginger are both spices, but they both have constituents in them that are very good for inflammation. And so those are also a couple of things that people will do. Cinnamon, people don't think about cinnamon as having a bunch of medicinal properties to it, but real cinnamon, not the fake cinnamon that's often sold as a spice jar in your local grocery store, but actual cinnamon has a lot of good therapeutic properties in it that help with things like infections and can also help with inflammation. So there are some of those different spices that can also be used for something like inflammation and arthritis. Now, something like glucosamine or collagen, those aren't going to be sold bulk, right? We're talking about plants that come from the ground versus things that come from a shellfish or things that come from a bone or what have you. So not everything can be sold bulk. You know, you're not going to get certain vitamins and things like that bulk. There might be some different herbs like nettle or dandelion that are very rich in vitamins and minerals, and you could use it that way, but you're not going to get B12 bulk. That's different than things that we're talking about. Bulk herbs, or think about things that grow in the ground.
With the superflu and the norovirus that we hear so much about, is there a way to use herbs to make our immune system stronger?
Well, the elderberries that I mentioned at the top would certainly be the most popular bulk item that people are using for their immune system. We do have bulk echinacea also that can be used as well. And then if you have some of those things, horehound, mullein, eucalyptus, those are all bulk herbs that we have that are very good to help with not just immune system, but more so specifically for your respiratory system. Licorice, slippery elm, all of those can be great for those type of ailments. But in terms of prevention, the elderberries would be the most beneficial.
That's why you need to visit Kim Dunaway at Sunshine Nutrition Center. Kim, where are you located?
So we have two locations here in Murfreesboro. We have a location in Smyrna at 901 Rock Springs Road, and then here in Murfreesboro, 621 South Church Street.
Sunshine Nutrition Center. Thank you, Kim.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
Life changes, then it changes again. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. A job loss, change in health, or loss of a loved one can have a big impact on your family's financial security. Let's work together to help make sure that you're equipped for life's unexpected events. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056 for an appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Ramona Ewald at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Why did you select the Villages?
When my husband died, my son called me and wanted me to come and live here. My oldest son lives here with my 2 grandchildren and my 4 great-grandchildren, and he's a wonderful blessing to me.
This is Shanda McDaniel, the Community Relations Director at the Villages of Murfreesboro. Come see us, the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
From driveways to highways, SRM Concrete has the right mix, on time, every time. Locally grown, nationally known, family owned and operated, SRM is the name you trust. SRM Concrete, you call, we haul.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
7:30 is the time. Monday, January 19th is the date, and it's the year 2026.
And yesterday's birthdays: Lisa Mitchell, Steve Morton, Henry Ward, Senator Shane Reeves, Stephanie Brackman, and Larry Collins. Today, Phyllis McCrary, Jeff Tenpenny, Nicole Bird, Elizabeth Basil, John Pittman, and Aaron Poole have birthdays.
And if you or someone you know shares a birthday with any of these folks, get them into us. 615-893-1450 is the phone number. WGNSradio.com/birthdays is the website. We're giving away a delicious bowl of banana pudding from our friends at Slick Pig Barbecue, so get them in.
Well, we are giving way to the news coming up right now for
At
you.
the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, call me, John Day.
Starting the information headed your way right now with weather.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. A chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Good morning. Normally be a little bit heavier than this down. 65 over here at Trinity Lane. A lot of folks are off today. You can tell the interstate's not as heavy as it normally would be on 24 westbound at Bell Road, Hickory Hollow Parkway, as that traffic starts to pick up just a little bit out of Rutherford County as you come down I-40 through Mount Juliet right now through Wilson County. Just watch for radar. Stein Dental Care in Nashville has been around since 1978. It's who I use, and so should you. Check them out online. Just Google Stein Dental Care Nashville. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
The Tennessee Board of Regents, or TBR, which oversees the state's 13 community colleges and 23 colleges of applied technologies, is working closely with lawmakers to align academic offerings with Tennessee's growing workforce needs. Key areas of investment include nuclear energy, artificial intelligence, and other high-demand industries. TBR officials, including Chancellor Flora W. Heidings, emphasize the value of industry-recognized credentials and career-focused education, particularly in partnerships that offer students pathways into fields such as welding, mechatronics, and nuclear power engineering. Dual enrollment participation from high schoolers has surged, helping drive a 13% increase in fall registrations. Meanwhile, in Rutherford County, the 37th Doris Cody Counting Swimming Championship on January the 17th once again saw dominance from the Oakland Patriots. Oakland captured the overall team title with 164 points, comfortably ahead of Rockvale's 119 and Central Magnet's 82. The Patriot girls team also triumphed with 104 points, while Central Magnet and Riverdale rounded out the top three. Rockvale's boys team claimed their division title with 100 points, followed by Oakland and Smyrna, whose Bulldogs earned a third with 47 points. Local swimmers will now shift their focus to the region meet, set for January the 23rd and 24th at the Williamson County Recreation Center. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick, digestible format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Turn to Turner Security for your business or your home. With Turner on your team, you're never alone. For everything you need, all you gotta do is call. Turner's got it all. When you turn to Turner Security, powered by TechCore, you can leave your security issues at the door. Turner Turn to Turner Security.
Hi, this is Wanda Mills, and I'm here to invite you to come and visit Adam's Place. I love to read, and there's a monthly book club that meets and enjoys a current book. There's always something going on. We have a lot of country music, symphonies and chorus and jazz, so we all enjoy the variety.
I'd love to give you a tour of Adam's Place. Adam's Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back here on the Wake Up Crew, and you know what? We're going to have a little fun here this morning as we continue on the Wake Up Crew from WGNS. It's time to play a little heads up here today. So Dalton is going to kick us off here. Heads up, 7-Up.
Pass. You climb it up to paint on a house.
Ladder.
You use this to see in the dark?
Flashlight.
Yes.
Monopoly.
Board game.
You fell out of one when you were a child?
A camper.
Yeah.
Pass. It's on the wall, tells time.
Clock.
You eat this for breakfast?
Cereal.
You put jelly on it?
Peanut butter.
It's
Toast.
bread.
Bread.
Not toast.
Oh.
Kind of equilibrium's off. You don't feel
Off
good.
balance. Clumsy.
Pass.
You listen with these.
Headphones.
They're on
Ears.
your body. You build a
House.
Build a
Snowman.
Yeah.
You bounce it.
Ball.
Yep.
I'm going to count that one because I did get it.
Yeah, you got it.
Time. All right, pretty good. Got through a lot of them. Okay. John, you're next up.
Can't remember the ones we skipped. Brick was
All right.
one, I think.
Brick and listening to music.
Yeah. There's a lot of words on listening to music. All right.
Skip that one.
Hiccup.
Yep. Hiya!
Karate.
Yes.
These grow out.
Nice, pretty plants.
Yeah.
Give them to a woman.
You give them, yeah.
You give this plant to a woman as a
You
gift.
give it on Valentine's Day. What do you give on Valentine's
Rose.
Day?
Close.
What is a rose? It is a
Sun.
Flower.
Yes.
Donkey.
Yes.
grief.
Ice cream, thick.
Cone.
You drink it.
They
it's
bring all
a
the
little
boys
melted.
to the yard.
Milkshake.
Yes. It's
We
a
have-
round piece of bread. Have them up on here on the Coaches Show.
Round piece of bread.
Yeah, it's fried. Usually put some sugar glaze on it.
Yeah.
Homer
Blank-
Simpson eats them.
Blank Country. We have them
Donut.
Yes. Not spilling the
beans.
No. It was drinking tea.
Was it drinking or that was a weird word? I didn't.
It was drinking tea. It was an action.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't see drinking. Drig. It says drigging. That's what I
Wow,
saw.
they misspelled it.
They
I'm
did.
sure.
They misspelled it on the game. All right. Here we go.
You've not done this in a long time to your face.
With a razor.
Oh, shave?
Yes. You can't do this because you don't have any, but you go like this with a little thing
Brush?
that's got bristles on it.
Brushing hair.
Brushing
yeah.
your hair.
That's good. Picture. Snap a
photo.
Yes.
Poker.
Rummy. Uno.
Games. Card games.
Yes.
Tie your
shoe
with.
Okay.
That's fine. It was shoelaces.
I don't
You build
think it's
this at the
fine.
beach.
Sandcastle.
Yes.
I don't think it was fine. The Predators. They do what?
Play hockey.
Mm-hmm.
When you go somewhere in your car, you are
driving.
Yes.
No, that's not the word.
Oh.
Is it not?
No.
Oh, baby
blank fillet.
bird.
Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. It was diving.
It was diving.
Whatever. Can't see ours apparently.
All you had to do, Don, was maybe I would have gotten diving.
I was going to say,
what was the one earlier?
You broke her head. You broke her head doing this in the water. You did.
I did. I wasn't diving. I was doing flips.
Concussion. Yeah.
No, he really broke his head. Can't you tell?
It's kind of hard to get that definition for diving when,
Yeah.
it's, he says it's driving.
Driving.
I was wondering where you were going with that. I went, geez.
Driving Miss Daisy?
Yeah.
Well, that's a little heads up for us today.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand the impact of these events and make sure that your goals are top of mind. While you can't control market volatility, we'll help focus on what you can control. We can connect in several virtual ways. Start by giving me a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hi, this is Bill Mills, and I'm inviting you to come to Adams Place for a visit. We were looking for a place that would get us out of working in the yard and all the little jobs that had to be done at home and keeping up a house and all that, and we decided to move into Adams Place, and it's just been great.
This is Terry Deal. Call me at 615-904-9111. Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
Local farmers, local meats, vegetables, and other produce at the Winter Spring Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Bundle up and make your way every Friday at Lane Agri Park.
The Wake Up Crew, fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
The time is 7:42. It is time to bid you adieu for the day. It is Monday, the 19th of January. We've got Action Line ahead, roundtable. Special roundtable today. Bill Wilson is going to fill in today as the host on the roundtable. Got a really good show, if you can stand listening to Bill. One half dozen another. No, just kidding, Bill. Just kidding. He's probably going to text me. Anyway, we are fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee this morning. Swing in and maybe try a Blueberry 7 energy drink or the classic Blondie. They're cultivating kindness one cup at a time in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and a brand new location opening in February in Laverne. We're also powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. You know, switching your ceiling fan to run clockwise at a low speed helps push that trapped warm air down to the floor where you need it. It's a cool energy tip. You can find out more at mte.com/myenergyplan. We are saying good morning to Sergeant Mark Wood from Murfreesboro Police, the SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day today, for being an advocate for the community, for providing unwavering support to citizens, colleagues, and vulnerable residents alike. That's Sergeant Mark Wood today, the recipient of flowers from our friends at Ryan Flowers Coffee and Gifts. They are located on South Academy Street and, of course, WGNS Radio. So this Good Neighbor moment is brought to you by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and committed to the people who make Rutherford County a better place to live. If you want to send in a Good Neighbor, simple. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 to nominate a Good Neighbor of the Day. Or just head on over to our website, WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor. Get you there. And also there's a link to it in the sandwich menu if you're looking on your phone or the menu bar on your computer. Send us right there from the website and ask all the right questions. You're going to be able to send it in very easily and let us know what's going on with a Good Neighbor of the Day.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
Replay.
You know, John, cars these days have too many gadgets, don't you think?
Yeah.
You know, I tried reverse. It played a video of somebody getting run over by a car.
Replay.
That's gotten even better the more you say it.
Yeah.
I mean, it has. So I'm taking the asterisk away.
Oh, just a good.
Just a good. Yeah. Very good.
Your jokes are amazing.
I didn't need that, but
it almost makes me want to rate it lower, to be honest.
Yeah. You're taking a recording, and although he substantiated it all live to me in person.
What did he tell you when you asked?
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. I think I asked him if he really thought those jokes were awesome.
Wasn't it world class or something like that?
Well, I mean, can we really trust his sense of humor? We've heard the jokes that he sent in. Can we really trust?
No, that's not Daryl. This is Alan.
This is a different fan.
You're right.
Different fan.
Well, I don't know that Daryl's a fan. Daryl may be sending in the jokes to help. Could be self.
He sent in those jokes to help? Really?
6 and 2, buddy. 6 and 2 on the year.
That might be better than your average.
I've gone the whole year without getting something.
I personally think we've gone soft.
We have.
On our judging.
We have. It's because we're scared of him.
I think
you go soft.
I
but
think he hated that 1 through 5 thing. You know.
Yeah, because we were kind of forced to.
Yeah, and I think we ought to probably go back to that eventually.
Of course, let's change it again.
Well, I think it's a truer thing of what it's really like.
Yeah.
It's a 3. Everybody knows it's average.
That's like let's keep moving the marker here.
We go back to 1 through 10.
Nah, 10's too hard.
Too much.
Yeah.
That was the original, wasn't it?
1 through 100.
Ooh.
Yeah, but a 30 would be bad. It's all the same. I mean, you know. It's all the
what
same.
if we went with a school grading system, an A, B, C, D?
Oh yeah,
or F?
or like a tier list.
Uh-huh.
Okay. On that note,
Closing time.
we're out of time. It is closing time. That's going to do it here for the Wake Up Crew. For John, for Dalton, I'm Brian, and until next time, take care out there.
Want to take me home. I know want to take me home.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. For today, we'll see lots of sunshine as temperatures top out around 36 and it will be breezy. Passing clouds come in tonight as temperatures fall back to around 11, but some lighter winds expected. A little bit warmer on Tuesday, a high around 40 and lots of sunshine. Mostly clear skies into Tuesday night with a low around 23. A chance of rain enters the forecast as we look ahead toward Wednesday afternoon with partly sunny skies, a high around 49 and breezy. I'm meteorologist Regina Kroll from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now, it's 23 degrees.
Clark's Auction Company will get you top dollar for your property.
Selling your home, farm, or have an estate to settle?